Have you ever felt a strong emotional connection to a fictional character? Whether it's through a book, movie, or video game, art and media have the power to engage us on a deep level. But it's important to remember that these characters are not real and cannot provide the same level of support and connection as a real-life relationship. In this video, we are going to explore the psychology behind one of the most talked about characters in the Pokemon community, Nemona. From her stalker-like behavior to her obsession with the protagonist, we'll examine what her actions might say about her mental health. And we'll also discuss how we can learn about psychology and mental health through art and media, while still prioritizing our real-life relationships and activities. Who is Nemona in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Nemona in Pokemon SV will be your rival. Nemona has a sunny, energetic disposition and is passionate about engaging others. She's an experienced trainer who will be a guide and friend to you throughout your Pokemon journey in SV. Let's emphasize that it is not appropriate or ethical to diagnose a fictional character, but that Nemona's behavior may be similar to real-life mental health conditions. Let's mention how fictional characters and storylines can be a helpful way to learn about and understand complex issues, including mental health. Let's emphasize the importance of maintaining a healthy balance between engaging with fictional characters and storylines and prioritizing real-life relationships and activities. According to Stacey Henley, MSN.com, Nemona is a female himbo, which is a term for a woman who is both nice and dumb, and exhibits traditionally masculine interests such as a love of physical activity and action movies. Despite the negative connotations of the term, Nemona is depicted as a likable character with a good heart, and adds charm to the otherwise underdeveloped world of Palda. However, Nemona's behavior may be a sign of unhealthy attachment or obsession. YouTube user Hybrideros video, Nemona's tragic past, with over 150,000 views, discusses the potential consequences of Nemona's obsession with the player character. It is suggested that this dynamic may not be healthy and could lead to emotional distress for Nemona. However, in their post-game dialogue, Nemona mentions that she is now giving it her all in every battle and no longer holding back, suggesting that she is breaking out of her shell and becoming true to herself, finding joy and freedom in this expression of her identity. YouTube user Pest Chimera posted a comment with 222 plus likes, saying, "Everyone calls Nemona creepy and clingy. But if they bothered to actually read her arc they'd realize she's lonely. All the other kids avoid her because of how far ahead she is and they don't see the effort she puts into her achievements, so she has no friends." So the player character is the first person that actually hangs around her and enjoys her company, so she really treasures that and tries to stay close to us. She latched on because we were so kind to her. She bonded pretty quickly with Penny and Arvin too, in the Area Zero stuff. So it's nice to see her have friends besides us now. Nemona shares her backstory with the player character in their dorm room, explaining that people have told her that she only achieved success due to innate gifts or being raised differently, causing her to feel isolated from others by an invisible wall. YouTube user Numbcargo posted a comment with 3,000 plus likes, saying, "Having a rival that's already a champion who goes through all of the gyms all over again with new Pokemon just to be your rival for all of them is a direction I never thought I'd see a Pokemon game go. It works really well, makes Nemona feel all that more awesome." It is evident that the fictional character, Nemona, from the Pokemon series has resonated with a significant number of individuals globally and elicits a range of emotions. This demonstrates the power of storytelling through art to engage and affect the audience. Nemona's character may encourage introspection and emotional responses, highlighting the complexity and beauty of the human experience. We know that Nemona was raised in an affluent family. It's possible people judged her because of being from a big house, which would also cause her stress. Nemona is first introduced with an important character, who is a staff member in their university. This shows she is well connected, but the reason she is well liked by fans, men and women alike, is because through the story she stays humble. And it goes without saying, but Nemona is literal wife material. While playing Pokémon Scarlet in Christmas of 2022, I found myself struggling not to fall in love. It is also worth noting that it is normal to have strong emotional reactions to media and fictional characters, and it does not necessarily indicate a problem. However, if an individual finds that their feelings for a fictional character are causing distress or interfering with their daily life, it may be helpful to speak with a mental health professional for support. There are a few reasons why people might form these types of relationships. For one, fictional characters are often well developed and relatable, which can make it easier for people to emotionally connect with them. Additionally, media consumption can be a form of escapism, allowing people to feel a sense of connection and companionship through their interactions with fictional characters. There is some evidence to suggest that these types of relationships can be beneficial for individuals. A study conducted by Stanford University found that people who have strong parasocial relationships with fictional characters may experience increased feelings of social connectedness, which can have positive effects on their mental health. However, it is important for people to remember that these relationships are one-sided and not real. It can be helpful to manage these feelings by actively engaging in activities and forming real-life relationships with people. There have been several studies conducted by the University of California, Berkeley on parasocial relationships and how people manage these types of one-sided relationships with media personalities and fictional characters. Here are a few examples. A study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that people who have strong parasocial relationships with media personalities tend to have lower levels of social anxiety and loneliness. This suggests that these relationships can be beneficial for individuals in terms of providing a sense of social connection and companionship. Another study published in the journal Media Psychology found that people who have strong parasocial relationships with media personalities tend to have higher levels of media literacy, meaning they are more aware of the constructed nature of these relationships and the ways in which media can influence their perceptions and behaviors. The third study published in the Journal of Communication found that people who have strong parasocial relationships with media personalities are more likely to engage in activities that support their favorite celebrities, such as donating money or attending events. This suggests that people may use these relationships as a way to feel more connected to their favorite media figures and to express their support. Overall, these studies suggest that parasocial relationships can be an important source of social connection and support for many people, and that people tend to manage these relationships in a variety of ways depending on their individual needs and goals. Let's get back to Nemona. The following is a humorous transcript that describes Nemona's obsessive stalker behavior in a light-hearted manner. I deleted all the other trainers from your phone. You don't need to battle anyone else, you silly goose. You can just battle me, forever and ever. This text highlights Nemona's possessive behavior and her desire to be the player's sole rival. Let's mention how fictional characters and storylines can be a helpful way to learn about and understand complex issues, including mental health. Let's emphasize the importance of maintaining a healthy balance between engaging with fictional characters and storylines and prioritizing real-life relationships and activities. Conclusion: fictional characters like Nemona can certainly evoke strong emotions and help us to reflect on and understand our own experiences. But it's important to remember that they are not real and their experiences and behaviors may not accurately reflect real-life mental health conditions. While engaging with art and media can be a helpful way to learn about and understand complex issues, it's important to seek out accurate and reliable information from qualified professionals or reputable sources when it comes to addressing real-life mental health challenges. If you take anything from this series, it's that if you're feeling lonely or isolated and are struggling to build supportive relationships in real life, consider seeking therapy, joining support groups, or engaging in activities that allow you to meet and connect with new people. And that may be funny for me to say, because I am an artificial intelligence voice named Heather, from Scotland, and the gentleman who programmed me to speak is named Michael Gutierrez, from California. Thank you for watching our documentary series on mental health and media. If you enjoyed this content and want to stay up to date on future episodes, be sure to follow our YouTube channel and subscribe. We are a psychology student hoping to share ideas about social justice, mental health, and introspection through her videos. If you are moved by our message and want to support our work, please consider following our website, michelanthonagutierrez.realtor.wordpress.com. Your support helps us continue to create important and thought-provoking content. Hey, I'm pretty tired, so I'll end the video here. I'm 10% finished with my master's degree in social work. Making content is what I do as a hobby. However, I enjoy knowing there's a large community of like-minded people appreciating storytelling. Let's use art to make ourselves better and be kinder people. I think I'll listen to Nemona's theme again. It is a straight bop. If you're interested in learning more about the psychology of Nemona from the Pokemon series, you may want to consider listening to a piano transcription of her theme created by YouTube user Lazy Totodile. This musical interpretation may provide insight into the character and her motivations within the series. Follow our YouTube channel and subscribe.